We often say, I don't have time. But if we are being honest, time isn't something we have, it's something we spend. And the irony, most of us spend it like teenagers with their first credit card on things that feel good in the moment and regret later. Every minute you spend overthinking, scrolling, replaying old memories, that's life quietly passing by. So I want to ask you something and answer this honestly to yourself. Is this how you wish to spend your time? Do you sleep satisfied with how your day went, or do you go to bed with a little whisper of regret, wishing you could have done more, been more, or lived more? Psychologists say we suffer from something called present bias. It's our tendency to choose short-term pleasure over long-term gain. That's why a 20-minute dopamine hit from Instagram feels easier than a 2-hour deep focus on your goals. We chase instant validation over delayed satisfaction and then wonder why we feel stuck. But on the other hand, with long-term focus, we experience something called time distortion. When you're deeply engaged in something meaningful, time flies. You forget everything around yourself. You're so focused on that task. You enjoy it. But when you're wasting time, it drags. It's not because time changes, it's because you do. When your mind is alive, focused, present, time feels rich. When it's scattered, distracted, time feels empty. A Harvard study found that the average person spends 47% of their waking hours thinking about something other than what they are doing. Nearly half their life lived elsewhere. Now imagine, what if you actually lived inside your minutes instead of racing past them? We don't lose time all at once, we lose it in tiny leaks. The 5 more minutes on your phone, the I will start tomorrow, the endless loop of thinking instead of doing. And before we know it, years pass, not with loud crashes but with quiet scrolling sounds. But here's something beautiful. The human brain loves progress. Neuroscientists at Harvard found that when we take even small action towards a goal, our brain releases dopamine not from achieving the goal but from moving towards it. That means the key to joy isn't perfection, it's momentum. So while you're sitting there overthinking your dream, someone else, maybe less talented, maybe less lucky, is already building it. Because they fell in love with action. They are not waiting for motivation, they are moving, focused, alive. And that's what makes them unstoppable. Time flies, and time doesn't care if you're a billionaire or broke. You still get 24 hours. The only difference is how you live them, how you spend it. Take Steve Jobs. When he was diagnosed with cancer, he said, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Or Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive, says his most precious asset isn't money but his calendar. He guards his time like it's gold. So, now the next question comes is, how do we spend our time wisely? Audit your day like your bank statement. Every hour should earn your peace, knowledge, or joy. If it doesn't give you peace, joy, or growth, leave it. Learn the art of saying no. Every yes you give someone else is a no to yourself. Protect your time like you had protect your child. It's that precious. In the end, time is the only currency that truly matters. The richest people are not the ones with money, but those who wake up with purpose, spend their hours in alignment, and go to bed happy. Remember, your watch can be luxury, but the time it measures, sacred. So before you scroll, argue, or delay your dreams, ask yourself, is this how I have spent my last 24 hours? Because the clock is always ticking. The question is, are you existing in it or investing in it?